Good morning. Ira Epstein with your Morning Flash Update. And this update is for the morning of Monday, the 7th of August, 2023, 8:10 a.m. Central Time. Well, it's one of these days where we don't have any real information. We get at the end of the day, I think around 2 o'clock, from the Fed, the amount of credit consumers are taking out. But if you're asking me, are there any other real reports? No. Later in the week, we get the core CPI, and everyone's going to want to look at that. In the meantime, you are getting a bit of a rally in the stock market. Now, before I go into everything and we talk about all this, I want you to remember that I have put out a special report. It will go off the board tomorrow. It's only on our website for 3 days at a time. And in this report, it's stock indices on the move. And what do I mean by that? You know, you hear so often that August is a terrible month for the stock indices. The simple fact is September is typically worse. All right, August can go either way, but it's not often, statistically, the worst month. September is a bad month for the market, and then you start that move that can carry you into the Santa Claus rally. I show you this in the Dow, the Russell, the NASDAQ, the S&P, in other words, all the indices. I carry you through the individual months, what they've done, and the idea here is to give you an idea of some timing. Now, this report is on our website. All you need to do is go to iraepstein.com under the word research, because it's obviously that's where it belongs. How do you get to see it? All right. Another way is you move your cursor up to the top here. You will see at any point during this, the whole video, if you move your cursor up there and link, that'll take you there. iraepstein.com under the word research. And if you have other questions, call my staff, okay? So, in getting back to the markets right now, energy prices down a little bit. I was just looking at the profits that Aramco made, and they're down for the quarter quite a bit. I mean, they're still only $30 billion. You heard me. And they're going to declare a big dividend because that's how Aramco got a lot of people to invest in the company to begin with. And they're going to float. The word is they're going to float more stock before this is done. Soybeans down a lot. They got what we call million-dollar rains over the weekend. These are just ideal temperatures, not super hot, perfect in the 80s, rain, and this is the perfect time for soybeans, so they're under pressure. Corn, not so much. The corn crop is what the corn crop is. It's pretty much made at this point. Wheat will be up and down like a rocket ship, depending at any point in time what the funds want to do with it. I don't think there's any fundamentals really at work. In the bonds and notes, they tried early on to break, and now they're coming back to unchanged on the day. If we look, the dollar tried to rally. It's given up most of it, and as it's given it up, the gold is starting to find its legs right here. I'm still watching what a number of currencies do on it. Longer term, I think I'm entering a very long-term bearishness on the British pound. Yes, we're going to hear a lot of banks talk about maybe they can stop raising rates, and we'll see what that does to the U.S. dollar. You know, I'm still not convinced that these prices, the dollar has a lot left to the upside. One of the gentlemen that I heard is leaving Goldman is Jeff Curry, their oil analyst. You know, he's had a bad, in my opinion, a bad 2 years of calls. I don't know if that's why he's leaving. He's in his mid-50s. Could be time to just move on and pursue other interests. He's had a great run with them overall. He's well known for his calls. I wish him the best with whatever he's going to do. And that's pretty much what I'm seeing today. So we'll see if the stock market can get a bounce here, do anything. If the dollar gets a break, what does that all mean? And remember, to get the free stock report, it's going to go off the board from our website on Wednesday. Move your cursor to the top. I think you'll find it well worth your time and effort. I really cover all the stock indices from where you were on this weekend right through year end as to what the seasonality often projects. You take care. See you at the end of the day.